guys, today's video is sponsored by the OneFootball app. If you haven't done it already, head down to the description before this video starts, click the link and download it completely free of charge on iOS or Android. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Charlton Athletic Career Mode. We are on episode 13 today, and ironically, on the 13th of February, we have got this hugely important match, which is bizarrely on a Wednesday. It must be a Wednesday evening, I don't know why. But against Sunderland, who, if you can see over here on the table, are 3 points ahead of us and have been for about 4 or 5 episodes now. And it's really winding me up because we can't get ourselves in that automatic spot despite the fact that we literally keep winning. We've won like 4 or 5 in a row, I think, now. But yeah, Sunderland the opponents, and we need to get in and play this game so that we make sure everything is in our own hands. So let's get into that as the first thing we do in this episode. So here we go, guys. We are under the lights at the Valley, and the importance of this game cannot be understated. A huge clash at the top of League One. As I've said a few times before, Scunthorpe seem to be running away with the league here. So at the Valley, it is pretty much a race for second place tonight between Sunderland and Charlton. Obviously, there are plenty more games to be played after this fixture, but whoever can get their noses in front is certainly going to have an advantage going into the rest of the season. So I really want 3 points here. As you can see there, top scoring team, Sunderland have scored 56. More than Scunthorpe, in fact, with 54, and then we are third there with 50. So maybe we need to up our scoring game a little bit, and we need to watch out because I imagine that Sunderland are definitely going to have a goal scored at least this game. So here's the Charlton lineup for you then. Dylan Phillips in goal as always, Deke Steele at right back, pretty much as always of late at least. Earl starts at left back ahead of Page. Pearce and Oxford at central defence together. They've been really good last few games since we signed Oxford. Fosu and Lanners on the wings. Aribo, Forster-Caskey as always in the middle. And Vetterkelly and Taylor up front. Grant played well last time but didn't score a goal, so Vetterkelly is rewarded with a place. McLaughlin in goal then for Sunderland. Matthews, Mepham, I don't know how to say that guy's name, but he's at defence with Baldwin and Oviedo at left back. Lee Cattermold, the captain, really high quality player for this level of football. And Ndong in the middle. I think he's actually left. McGeady and Gooch were on the wings there. I didn't actually see who was up front and in CAM for them. It must have been their top scorer, Wyke, and I didn't see their number 10, but I'm sure you guys did. Of course, you can rewind if you need to. But let's get into this game. It is huge for us, and we need to score first, really. Here comes Oviedo. Lovely block from Reece Oxford then. He's been really good for us, actually, since we've signed him, and he has not put a foot wrong at the age of 20. Here comes Lyle Taylor, sending the ball down the wing for Diego Lanners, who's going to knock it into Taylor's path again. We need to make the right passes here because they are definitely a lot better at defending than most teams I've come up against here. And look at that. Didier and Ndong actually tackled us. We win the ball back. They want the foul. They're not going to get it. Oh, and we've given the ball away from Lanners. He's managed to keep the ball though. No, he hasn't. It goes away from Sunderland. Forster-Caskey. Oh, straight to Aidan McGeady. And now Sunderland coming away with the ball. Reece Oxford again. Look at that control at centre-back from him. What a signing he's been for us. And I think a few of you guys actually recommended me to sign him back when we started this series. And do you know what? I'm thinking that Reece Oxford might be somebody who we look at signing permanently if he has a completely successful loan spell in the next summer. But let's go and commentate over this attack now because I didn't realise, but we are actually quite far forward here. Here's Lanners. Lanners is going to try and scoop a ball in with his left foot, and that is back post for... Oh, it's gone in the back of the net. Who just scored that? I think it was Tariq Fosu. It must have been Tariq Fosu. And that was very reminiscent of the goal of the month, I think, for December, where Lyle Taylor just bicycle kicked it. The acrobatic finishes are so good on this game. And look at this, just as I was just talking rubbish at this point, Lanners whips in a beautiful left-footed cross. That volley, the connection with that volley was absolutely delectable. Look at that, left foot through the legs of the keeper, off his shin. 1-0 Charlton in this huge game at the Valley. Tariq Fosu is turning up for me lately. He's getting better and better as the season's going on, I have to say. Well done to the number 11. Great goal. Tariq Fosu's going to knock it into a dangerous area, hopefully. And again, doesn't really beat the first defender. I'm struggling with corners on FIFA 19. I have to say, I'm not making the most of getting corners on this game at the moment. Jason Pearce to Joe Aribo. Left-footed shot. I don't know who that came off. It may have been Baldwin. Have we got a replay, please? Yes, we have. Number 17, Joe Aribo, fires the shot. Did it come off someone? Oh, and of course it was obstructed by another Sunderland player just as we need to see if it happened or not. Well, we'll tell by whether we've got a corner, and we have, so it must have come off somebody. We're going to knock this into a dangerous area again. That is a better corner, but again, Cattermole gets it away. Joe Aribo to Pearce, back to Joe Aribo, and away from Baldwin. Here comes Matthews, dispossessed well by Earl. He's looking like a good signing as well. Reece Oxford, beautiful pass. He's a really classy defender. And kind of concert-esque when we had Ezri Concert. But here comes Diego Lainez. Lainez with another assist, hopefully for, a vital block there from some sort of centre-back of Sunderland. And Lainez just knows the exact right thing to do at the exact right time. For example, right now we've got another attack going. Vettekelly and to Lainez, to Taylor. Taylor shoot, and McLaughlin again with the save. Not the best connection on it, but we are having lots of attacks this game, as I'm sure you are aware. Here comes Sunderland, Aidan McGeady, very tricky winger. Once was a Premier League starlet, really, and has found himself in League One. Gives the ball away, maybe that's why right there. Here comes Diego Lainez doing defensive work, knocks the ball up the wing. Who's this? Is it going to be Forster-Caskey? It is. And Lyle Taylor, great, perfectly timed run. And he's going to find Tariq Fosu over here. Another, I thought it was a goal. I really thought that was a goal, but Tariq Fosu just skied it. And I think that was close, actually. Look at this. Did get over the ball. Oh, it just scraped the bar. Unlucky Tariq Fosu. He couldn't replicate his goal-scoring form from earlier in the match. Oh, he's knocked the ball into McGouch and shot. Oh, great save. His near post from Dylan Phillips. Dylan Phillips generally always has that near post covered, but that was a really, powerfully fizzed shot there. And the left hand of Dylan Phillips was enough to keep it out. Well played, sir. And the shot comes in. It's going to be a corner, but I think the half-time whistle will override that, sorry. And yes, it does. It's half-time, 1-0 to Charlton. We're playing very, very well. Sunderland, though, we can't be naive. We can't pretend that they aren't a very, very dangerous team to be holding only a 1-goal lead against. So I would like the second goal, really. But in the second half, it's all to play for here at the Valley. Oh, knock this down the wing. Very nice. Who's in there for Tariq Fosu? It's going to be Lyle Taylor! Oh! And he just sends it over the bar. Lots and lots of chances for us this game. We need the second goal, please, because that maybe it was a foul, but over the bar nonetheless from Taylor. Oh no, here comes Sunderland surging down the wing. The cross is deflected. Oh no, here's Gooch. Back to somebody. It's going to be Honeyman, who's come off the bench, I think, unless he was the CAM that I missed. And there's the ball in the box. Away it goes. Can we get this off of Didier Ndong? And it's Honeyman again now. Didier Ndong. It's Honeyman. Shoots him wide of the goal. Dangerous, dangerous opportunity in the 88th minute. And hopefully now we can just keep the ball. And the inaccuracy on the strike was a real let-off for Charlton there. And now, hopefully, we can see this 1-0 result out to the final whistle. Let's see. Pierce to Reeves. I think this is going to be the last chance of the game. Forster-Caskey over to Lainez. And it's definitely not going to be a chance. So we might as well whip this in. It's going to be an overhead kick, kind of, by Grant. Oh, Grant. Oh, I thought he was going to get the shot off, but he doesn't. But it's fine because we win the game 1-0 at the Valley, and that is a huge 3 points. Really, really, really important 3 points there. It was a very, very dangerous team to be playing Sunderland because they had a lot of opportunities that they could have converted, but luckily I was let off the hook, really. But really as well, we should have converted more of ours. It should have been like a maybe 3-1, 3-2 game if everybody was on their A game in terms of finishing. But nonetheless, we take the 3 points. That's all that matters. And I believe now we are on equal points with Sunderland. That is really, really good. And I also just want to take this moment to say that if I called Lyndon Gooch Brendan Gooch like I did last time at any point during this this game, I do apologise, but that is revenge complete anyway on Sunderland, and we take the 3 points at the Valley. Beautiful stuff. So some really good player ratings there. The strike force of Grant and Vettekelly only on 6 and 6.9 respectively, but Lyle Taylor, who came off, did get a 7.4 that game. Fosu on an 8.9. For me, he was man of the match, but again, the Man of the Match award actually goes to Diego Lainez, who I believe did provide the assist for Tariq Fosu. But yeah, the goal and the assist, equally important, I suppose. And the two wingers having a fantastic game for me there. 7s all across the back line, including the goalkeeper, and Joe Aribo, the substitute, as well, getting a 7. So really well played to everybody there, really. So there we go. Look at that. We are finally on equal points with Sunderland. Now, they are still in second place and we are still in third based on goal difference. I kind of wish I didn't have to work it out for myself. I wish that there was actually a goal difference tab there, but as you can see, we've conceded the same amount of goals, 32, and we've scored 5 less than Sunderland, so we need to make up that 5 points Sorry, those 5 goals to get that extra sort of effective point in order to take them over. But hopefully they'll drop some points at some point, and we'll get some wins under our belt. But there you go, Scunthorpe at the top of the table still with 20 wins, 69 points, 6 points ahead of both Sunderland and Charlton. But we've got some more games to go, so let's see what we can do in those ones. So another huge game on February 16th here, 2019 against Blackpool. Another game at the Valley, obviously, and one that I think it's safe to sim. So we've got the same lineup as the one against Sunderland, because that was a huge result and I want to reward everybody. And look at that, Fosu still on the goal scoring form, scores in the 6th minute. And that is a really good start to the game. Let's hope that we can get the second goal here and pray that Blackpool don't equalise. They're a good team on this game, definitely rated by the sort of automatic system that is FIFA 19. And we're still 1-0, 70 minutes played, Vettekeli on, a lot of other subs that are too many to mention there really. Still 1-0 going into the final few minutes of this game, and Forster, I had a little mini heart attack there because I thought that they had equalised in the 88th minute, but it was actually Forster-Kaski doubling our lead. So Forster-Kaski and Fosu with the goals there, and really splendid performance again at the Valley, 2-0, clean sheet, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And let's see if Sunderland dropped any points. My God, Sunderland, will you please stop winning games of football? We're still a third and we've won so many games in a row. But Sunderland and Scunthorpe just won't stop winning either. It's so annoying, but at least we're doing everything that's in our power to try and claw these points back. Look at the gap between us and Oxford. There's literally 15 points difference between 3rd and 4th place. So it is between Scunthorpe, Sunderland and Charlton. One of those 3 teams, actually 2 of those 3 teams are going to make automatics, and one of them is going to fall into the playoffs. So let's just pray that it's not us and do everything, like I said, in our power to make sure that doesn't happen. And so the last game of this episode is going to be an away fixture on the 23rd of February against Wimbledon. So let's have a look at where Wimbledon are in the table. They are down here in 17th position with 40 points, only 3 points off of Portsmouth in the relegation zone, which is a surprise really in itself that Portsmouth are down there struggling. Obviously in real life they are way up further at the top. So let's sim this game. It's the 23rd of February 2019. It's a lovely Saturday afternoon, and hopefully we can grab the 3 points here. Thomas actually puts Wimbledon 1-0 up. Lanez gets booked. Let's hope we can get the equaliser and then some. Lyle Taylor does equalise for us in the 29th minute against his old club. Watson gets booked here, and I'm hoping we can nick the winner here. Wagstaff off the pitch. Pratley comes on. Jervis actually puts them 2-1 up. That is not what we wanted to see here. Nightingale comes on for Purrington. Fosu gets the equaliser for us. And okay, we take a point away at Wimbledon. That's not ideal. We want to keep the winning run going really. But Taylor and Foster on the score sheet. An away fixture against Wimbledon. And a point in the bag will take it. Have Sunderland though managed to get the win, which will take them a few points ahead of us. I probably expect them to. No, they got a draw as well. They're doing the identical results to Charlton without fail for most games here, and I'm just sick of being in 3rd place here. We're way ahead, like I said, of Oxford, but we're on identical points and have managed to cut the gap to Scunthorpe back to 5 points now. So, you know, 1st place is still in touching distance. I suppose just to end this episode off properly then, we'll just do these training drills and simulate them. As you can see, I'm working on the dribbling of Fosu and Aribo, which I'm hoping will improve their ratings quite significantly. I think I might change Lanez's soon from shooting to something else, but for now, we're going to go for all of the ones that you can see on the screen. Has anybody changed in rating? They haven't, but dribbling has gone up for Tariq Fosu and Joe Aribo. So guys, that is going to be it for this episode. Let's just go through the squad here, I suppose, and see if anybody's changed. I think Grant, you probably didn't see, he's gone up from a 68 to a 69. And I think everybody else is the same. But yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully, next episode will be the one where we finally break into that top 2. And we're going to need some good form in order to do it. So yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time. And sweet.